What up, world? It's Eternal Authenticity, broadcasting live. I'm out here at the park. There's some other like minds out here at the park. Not a whole lot, just, a little bit here and there, honestly. But yeah, it's cool to be real with y'all, because, the park is so unifying. I get it, okay. I know. I'm ready for it to happen, too. I'm ready for some plane tickets for me to go fly on over to the jungles in Africa and whatnot, and to the Amazon. I'm ready for people, to realize the truth right in front of their face, while I'm out and about. It's gonna happen. I see it already, because people are gonna be like, wow, guess what? This whole time, he's been speaking the truth. This is an illusion. We're from nature. So let's listen up. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping 100, all right? I'm not saying I'm over here to dictate the world or anything. I'm just saying, yo, I have a valid voice. And, I'm actually healthy. I've improved significantly. The sirens going on in the background ain't got nothing to do with me whatsoever at all, Can you imagine a world without any type of sirens, ever? Can you imagine a world where people are just chill? That's why I come out to the park and nature spaces, because it's unity, it's family. There's children over here playing with their family member and whatnot, and there's another lady with a different character or whatever, and she's, minding her own, what I'm saying? She's in her own oneness, what I'm saying? In her own meditative world, because people can fake it all they want. Sooner or later, that mask is going to fall off, and it's going to be shown right to me. That's why I went vegan. You know why? Because I love raw, real love, magical love, truthful love, natural, what I'm saying? Right there. What you see is what you get. That's why I get so much love, because I'm a real one. You know what I'm saying? This jacket is blue. You know what I'm saying? It's not red, it's not pink, it's not purple, it's blue, And it actually is blue. So the point is there's a lot of people who may be fooled, and baffled and confused by this whole new modern day technological world, where there's a big flip flop, where people don't know what to believe, people don't know what to trust. People people are in fear, people are in chaos, lost in confusion. And I don't know it all, and at the same time, I do realize that I am onto big things as well. Because through it all, it just made sense, the path. So it's you just have to surrender to it, and then there's guides and messengers and this and that, and you're like, okay, let me breathe, because not everybody makes it, honestly. Not everybody makes it. And I'm bold enough to continue doing. To be honest, I saw, to be honest, an acquaintance, a bro acquaintance, whatever. I really don't know him like that, to be honest, but, it's he was gazing off into the distance, and I drove by, and he didn't say anything. I kept saying, hey, then I just wished him well, and he still didn't say it, because he was just gazing at the lake, and I felt some dark, heavy vibe, and then I was like, hey, it let me know to let go, you know what I'm saying? I clearly just stopped, pulled up right behind where he was standing, and it just seemed like, I don't know, he was going through some deep stuff. Who knows? So I just let the man be, you know what I mean? We all got stuff. Sometimes we do need alone time. But, I truly did wish him well. I've wished all the people well, to be honest. All the women I've ever been with, I most certainly have wished them all well, for real. Every time we broke up in a relationship with, I even have apologized. And sometimes I've acted a fool. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, you know what? I'm just being me. Whatever. I wish you well. I've written handwritten letters. I've done a whole lot of stuff over the top, for real, so I know I'm good enough. I'm not going to stay stuck on that. But that's the point I'm saying about whole wishing people well. Like, I'm no saint. Yeah, sometimes I have gotten pissed off. I'm natural. I'm actually, you know, allowed to do that, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? Like, you think I'm just gonna keep, you know, going along just to get along, like a robotic character? No, I'm a real being, So, like, the point I'm making is like, let's be cool, y'all. Let's be cool, for real. Okay, I know there's a lot of confusion out in the world, a lot of fear in the world, a lot of chaos, mayhem, this and that. I have car problems. It's not that big of a car problem. It just happened again. And it's like, like, that's why they say the truth lasts. It's always going to be standing because, like, I can see it now. All the stuff I was speaking about is actually happening in front of me. You know what I'm talking about? Like, where people is dropping like flies. You know what I'm saying? Because they didn't surrender. Because they didn't let go. And I'm no saint. It's just, at least I'm aware of the notches that I've gone to, and I'm aware of what to prevent. I'm aware of karma, of cause and effect, of energies, and I have common sense as well. So with that they say love is the last hope for humanity. It is so true, honestly. And that's something that you gotta make up. Or not make up. That's something that you gotta, figure out and understand, or whatever, have come to you for yourself. Like, that's something that you gotta have your own sacred, alone connection. You know what I'm saying? With love, with God, with the universe, whatever you want to call it. Love is the last hope. Your scenario, your problems, what the truth is, all that stuff. Where your heart space was at, your intentions. That's why I'm not guilty or even sorry for any of my loving at all, because especially going vegan too. That's why I'm able to speak, because I'm living a karma-free life, okay? I already had invested a lot of time, a lot of energy in working on myself, being single, because none of these women wanted me at all. They didn't think much of me at all, Did more work being vegan, boom, manifested some great loves, planted some great seeds, some good water, some good just nourishment up in there, regardless if I'm alone now, it don't matter. Real love lasts forever, so they say let go, and when the bird truly loves you, it'll find its way back to you, so that's why I'm surrendering to be honest with y'all, because I can say that straight up, they talk about love, money, this and that. It's a big thing, what I'm talking about? They say they release the bird from its cage. That's such a deep meaning too, about your loving partner, as well as loving on an even deeper level, if you want to get real, about even a random, like, so-called business partner, like me, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, like, where finally it just makes sense, and like, I can see it happening now. They probably gonna send me to Africa, on a all expense paid trip or something, and like hook me up for real with the wealth and the money, honestly, because you can see the truth, you know what I'm saying? You can see I have outgrown the system. I don't belong in the system at all. I'm supposed to be free, What do we see about freedom? We hear about freedom about people and their so-called just drama issues, litigation issues, this and that. But guess what? Nobody wants to stir that up. The truth is freedom. The truth is love, The truth is nobody wants to feed into that. They want to enjoy their life. Anybody in their right mind, healthy mind, knows this, And the point I'm making is like, that's why they say the truth will set you free, because it is true. And I realize I've actually had to validate my own existence, to be honest, since I've gone vegan, because, like, it's like I'm living a karma-free life, eating just life, literally, by shedding away at my dead karma, my bad karma, carving away, like chiseling, doing the work, literally, to let that stuff go. And I'm seeing the fruits of my labor, and I'm in the process of manifesting some extreme, lifelong, abundant manifestations of love, of wealth, of health, of growth, of learning, of all that stuff, honestly. And like, what I'm saying is just like, yo, it's gonna come. It's gonna keep coming, honestly, because life is levels, and I'm in it for the long run. And I'm saying like, yo, eventually, I'm gonna be so whole and complete and healed and up to a certain level within me, somebody's gonna drop their bags and give me a plane ticket for real. Because the fact that people, the whole love barrier, this and that, with people and their money and their business and day to day, rushing here, rushing there, the matrix, and the same people, looking real shaky. That's the point I'm talking about. By me being a vegan, I'm living a karma-free life, and they even say we come off as police officers. That's what some people were saying. Vegans come off as police officers, honestly. And I don't take offense to that at all, honestly, because I'm supposed to be here to protect. I'm supposed to be here to serve. I'm supposed to be here to be a lighthouse king. You know what I'm saying? Out here shining, raising the frequency, holding it down, So therefore, any stuff I've been going through, it's like I'm going through fire, honestly, sometimes. I am a fire sign, but I'm saying like, yo, people are going to wake up. They're going to open their hearts, real talk, because when you can see the truth, when you can see someone's been living a lie for almost all their life, and they finally start waking up for the truth, and they finally start, healing themselves, and finally actually becoming healthy, and finally actually loving themselves for the first time after 20 years or so, yeah, you should tip your hat off to us. You should honestly want to give to us without us even having to ask you, because deep down you got a whole bunch to say within you, but you holding it back. You got a whole lot to vent about, but that you're just holding it within inside you. Speak it out. We're here to build, we're here to grow, we're here to evolve, we're here to work together. I'm here for the long run, okay? I'm here to love, I'm here to have a family, I'm here to have children, I'm here to have an abundance of money and wealth, honestly, and live a stable life, okay? And when someone has been time and time again in environments that don't serve them, literally, when you see a physique of somebody and you can already see that they are indigenously from the jungle and they're put in a flip-flop matrix of control, of concrete buildings, of matrix jobs that aren't even anywhere in alignment to their own beliefs, of course you should let them free. Of course you should honestly cut the check for us. Of course you should honestly get real and do a law of exchange, because you see what's up. Because whenever we come into interaction, guess what? A lot of y'all be looking shaky, baby. Shout out to Infinite Waters, Ralph Smart. Because people is living a toxic life, and then boom, when they come across us angels, us messengers, light vessels, guess what? They're looking real shaky. And they know deep down we can have a big talk right here and solve some stuff. You can help me out, I help you out. That's all we're here to do. I'm not here to start no war or none of that stuff. Of course I've been pissed off and mad, just like anybody else. But and at the same time, I've had every right and every reason to feel that way, because I'm speaking from personal experience of being diagnosed with so-called ADD by this matrix, right? I'm pretty sure they don't have no ADD written in Egypt, you know what I'm saying? In the mystery schools, in the pyramids of Giza. I don't see that nowhere. I see freedom. I see gold. I see life. I see love. I see royalty. That's what I see. Okay, so that's why we got to stop caring about what people think, because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. What only matters is like us fulfilling our dreams, us living the dreams, us evolving, us living in love, us experiencing love, us receiving love. You know what I'm saying? Like having a great life, honestly. Like we're not here, not everybody that you see wants to live a fast-paced life, a fast-paced, toxic, destructive, hidden and quitted type of lifestyle. Some of us actually are here for the long run. It may not be a lot of us. I'm one of the few, and shout out to the moon right there. I'm one of the few that's here to live a long life. So therefore, that's why I'm an old soul, real talk. So therefore, we gotta connect. Therefore, we've got to see the vision, for the long run, because I'm not going to give up at all. I'm not going to give up at all. I refuse to, because it's going to happen. It will happen. I will manifest beyond my wildest dreams and imagination. I will manifest beyond my wildest dreams and imagination. Let's share the experience together. It's Eternal Authenticity, broadcasting live